He's back. So the Hunter Biden scandal that plagued Joe Biden in previous elections with, he was vice president for Barack Obama, and Hunter Biden and his drug addiction and his dirty dealings came up back then. Well, it's come back again. Okay, and now Joe Biden is running for president. What has recently happened? Hunter Biden's laptop reportedly sat unclaimed at a Delaware repair shop. He's the son of the presidential candidate Joe Biden. He was living a tumultuous life, including facing a paternity lawsuit from an exotic dancer. So he likes to go to those kinds of bars. The repair shop owner, John Paul Mac Isaac, told the New York Post a man who he cannot identify left the MacBook Pro on April 2019. He never returned and this ultimately, after 90 days, the repair shop owner gets legal custody. He made a mirror image on a flash disk on a hard drive, and then he turned over the laptop to the FBI and President Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani. Rudy's great. Okay, the chain of events raises the question of how someone, Mr. Biden, an associate or someone else, could forget about or knowingly discard a computer containing tens of thousands of emails that tell tales of lucrative foreign cash transactions. The hard drive also held explicit S scenes involving D. So S and D. The hard drive contains 40,000 emails, thousands of text messages, photographs, and videos. The only way that Hunter Biden could leave a laptop like that at a repair shop is drugs. I mean, he's just not in his right mind. And so I want to look at if this Hunter Biden scandal can sink the Joe Biden campaign. We have a huge social media blackout of any and all news about this Hunter Biden story. Kayleigh McEnany, Trump's top speaker lady. I love her. She's fantastic. She sent a tweet linking to this story about Hunter Biden's laptop, and she was kicked off Twitter. There's a complete media blackout on this story, and the information that is available that they now have is more than sufficient to indict Joe Biden on corruption and bribery charges. And yet none of this is happening. So I want to take a look at this because this just shows you how deep the swamp goes and how dirty the corruption is. And I want to take a look and see what will actually be done about this.
Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Is the Hunter Biden scandal going to sink the Joe Biden campaign? I can't imagine what would happen if direct documentary proof of corruption by someone close to Trump's staff could be linked directly to Donald Trump. I can't imagine what would happen. I mean, that would be the end of Donald Trump's presidential campaign. But I don't know. I mean, the media is on blackout for this. So, and now I wonder about me doing these spreads because this may be demonetized, but it needs to be asked about. So what will be the effect of the Hunter Biden scandal on the Joe Biden campaign? How badly will this affect Joe Biden and his campaign and Kamala Harris? Oh, goodness. All right, what will be the effect? All the people, opportunist things that crop up and connected. 6 and 6, 12. It's a conflict. It is a conflict, but 3 spades is not a big conflict. It's a minor conflict, and we have 3 threes showing. So it's a growing conflict. Magi, he's able to spin it crossroads this way or that way, or speaking with a forked tongue. Fox, very clever, moving the pieces around. Player and Three Black Birds talking. Three Black Birds is talking and acting. So running plays, acting very cleverly, and working everything together to really change this. Let's see, 23 and 6, 29. So 8 hearts, water into wine. He's going to be able to Biden is going to be able to transform this. He's going to take things in another direction, and he's going to be able to transform this. He's going to be very clever and very wise, and he's really going to be able to change this. I think he's going to throw up a scandal with Trump. So typically, you know, if a scandal is thrown at Biden, then the person the scandal's got hit, the person who gets hit with the scandal hits the other party with the scandal. So I kind of wonder if that's going to happen. Let's look at Hunter and Joe Biden. Hunter here and Joe here. Will they prove that the bribes went to Joe Biden? They can prove that. Will they pin bribes on Hunter Biden? Will they pin bribes on Joe Biden? And can they make a linkage? So let's look at them separately and together. Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. Are they going to be able to trace the links of bribery and prove it? Because it looks to me like they have sufficient evidence to indict Joe Biden. They definitely have sufficient evidence to indict Hunter Biden, but do they have sufficient evidence to indict Joe Biden? Okay, and that's the key. You have to link Hunter to Joe. And and that stains Joe. So Hunter Biden, Joe Biden. Oh dear. Wow. So what are they going to be able to prove with regard to Joe Biden and Hunter Biden? Well, up here, Earthquake and Roses, this destroys his good image. This destroys it. 13, 4 hearts. And this destroys the image that he's working for 4 hearts, the people. Okay, over here we have Devil. Devil in deeply rooted devil and not working for the people. 8 and 11, 19, 5 clubs. Speaking with a forked tongue, and he's a devil, and he's not working for, he is the swamp. Okay, so people are going to perceive that he's very dirty. They see that he's very dirty, and they really don't like this. This is a big deal because in the past, very commonly, and like right now in Mexico, very commonly, all of the candidates, for whatever office, they run on a "I'm going to clean this mess up" platform. Okay, Donald Trump ran on "I'm going to clear out the swamp" platform, clear out corruption in government. Well, Joe Biden has been in government for 47 years, and it's now been proven that he is the problem. He is the corruption in government. So do you want the ultimate corrupt guy to be your president? What's up with Hunter? Fence sitter. We have 5s, which change things. Finger of God. Outside events, blocking him and changing stuff. 17, 5, 5, 5. So a lot of 5s. This is really going to change things for him in a negative way. So are they going to be able to pin the bribes on him? There's no money here. This indicates corruption, but there's no money here. I don't see them tracing the money. This is people emotionally reacting to the news stories. So up here we have no and yes and Mother Earth, Queen of Clubs. 18, 20, 30, 8 diamonds. There's your money card. 8 diamonds is the card of money. No, the key in the situation is the money. I don't see them proving the money, but this is very bad image-wise. Very, very, very bad image-wise. And that's what I see here. Will social media continue to have a blackout on this Hunter Biden scandal? Will social media, because that is the First Amendment to the Constitution, is free speech. Okay, and they're blacking out the truth. They're keeping the truth from the people, which is part of why I'm doing this reading. But I'll probably get demonetized for this. This reading will probably be demonetized. So will social media continue to black out the Hunter Biden story, to ban this Hunter Biden story? Going forward, officially very solid. 9 and 9, 18, 5 diamonds. 5 diamonds, 5 diamonds. Their cornerstone, their official position is very solid, and they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. I don't see any. I think they're going to keep doing what they're doing. So, what's underneath? Veil, hiding it. Snake, keeping it buried. They have the power to hide it and keep it buried. 13 and 7, 20, 32. 8 spades. And keep it out of the face of the public. Wow. They're just going to keep doing it. They're violating the First Amendment. I think, charges should be immediately brought by the White House against these social media companies. And they can get an injunction. They can file a lawsuit and get an injunction. They have many, many tools in their arsenal. Is Hunter Biden a drug addict right now? I mean, is this guy still, a mess with all the stuff, with the bad stuff? SD and rock and roll. I mean, he's still like that. Just wants to party. I just want to party, man. I mean, is he like that? Or did he clean it up? I mean, he looks clean. Is Hunter Biden still really struggling with pharmaceutical products? Cornucopia, money, scourge, and inheritance. He has 2 big money cards here. 18, 21, 6 hearts. Because of the family, he does struggle with it. It is a struggle, but it's not a disaster. Right here underneath, he's an angel. Either he has children or he's an angel. These jacks, both jacks can be children, but he has an angel. So I think he's really tried to clean it up, and he's transformed. So his foundation has transformed. He does struggle with it. People who are addicted, they struggle constantly. So I see a constant struggle, but he's now very much on solid ground, and he's had a renewal, and he's really doing really well right now. So it's a shame to drag this man down when he's doing so well, because I've met a lot. I used to do a lot of work with the homeless, and how frequently were the people on the street addicted to substances? Almost 100% of the time. They had substance abuse issues, and they had psychological issues, and a lot of just very low-level criminals ended up homeless on the street. So those were the 3 kinds of people that I saw on the street. So I have compassion for folks who struggle like this, and you can get off, but addictions are hard to kick. Addictions are hard to kick. Let's review what we have here. So I feel bad for him that it's raking him over the coals. If he's really cleaned it all up, I feel bad for Hunter. I don't feel bad for Joe. I feel bad for Hunter. So I'm going to probably get flack for that. Okay. What is going to be the effect on the Joe Biden campaign? Really minimal. Okay, they're going to spin it, and they're really going to spin this, and they're going to be able to throw it back on the Trump campaign. They're very clever. They're very, very, very clever, and they're pretty solid. So, in terms of the official campaign, I see a very minimal impact on Joe Biden, which I'm really surprised to see. Now, relationally, what the people think. Joe Biden is dirty, just like crooked Hillary. They look at Joe Biden and dirty, dirty, dirty. As the day is long. That's what they're seeing when they look at Joe Biden. He is the swamp. Joe Biden is the swamp. So if you want that, you vote for it. Okay, and this is definitely going to cause problems for Hunter. Hunter's probably going to lose his positions and his sweet money deals. And relationally, which should be the election, relationally, this is very bad for Joe Biden. Relationally, very bad. There's no hiding that there's corruption associated with Joe Biden, which it's interesting that will not swing the election. Will social media continue to ban this Hunter Biden story? Absolutely. They're completely able. They rule this space. They're able to completely hide it and bury it, and they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. The Trump administration needs to press charges and file lawsuits immediately. Is Hunter Biden a drug addict? Is he struggling with addictions right now? He's always going to struggle, but he's actually doing very, very well right now. So that just leaves the corruption charges. And corruption and the corruption and use of illicit substances, these things go together. It's all part of the same bailiwick. So, interesting read. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle in paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.